Welcome, everybody, to the best betting show ever. I'm Lawrence Presman, Brian Power, Joe Ranieri joining us today. We got a lot of betting information to give out. We're going to take apart every game in the baseball card today. We got your parlay of the day, predictive markets, and we're going to look at the AFC South. Are there any bets available for us there? Let's get to it. Brian, it's been a while. I've been away. How are you?
Doing okay, Prez. Actually, last week wasn't so great, not going to lie. It was probably the worst week I've had. Actually, it was the worst week I've had this entire Major League Baseball season. And perhaps it's tied to the fact that I haven't been on with you guys in a couple weeks since before the All-Star break. So I'm hoping a return to this program leads to a return to form, needless to say. It's been still a good baseball season overall, so I'm confident we'll turn it around. It was just one bad week, man.
Yeah, listen, dude, I lost my 5% on Friday, which just pissed me off, and it was a horrible call. I had the under 8.5 in the Giants game, ended at 13. So I'm with you, bro. But I did win yesterday, and hopefully going to put it back together. Joe, how did you do?
It was good. Yeah, it was a good week. It was actually a profitable week in Major League Baseball, and we're getting to that point now. We're still getting hamstring injuries in almost August here now in Major League Baseball, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting trade deadline, Prez. I can tell you that. I just don't know if there's anybody available that will actually help anybody.
Well, I mean, I know the Blue Jays have a roster that could be traded. What's so funny, Brian?
They should trade all of them. All of them they should trade.
Well, they ain't going to trade Vladdy. Nobody's taking that shit-ass contract.
No. Springer's gone.
You asked what's funny, Prez. It's always funny to me the way that Joe always works in a subtle burial of someone. You never know where it's coming or what direction, but just upon, I can't believe we're still getting hamstring injuries in July. It's just it's funny.
That's a March injury. It's not an August injury.
Brian, you wouldn't understand, but Joe was almost a professional athlete.
Yes.
So he understands injuries. You were almost not a professional athlete. Is that correct?
No, I was never in the running.
To be fair, though, he did almost just get up out of the chair and pull a hamstring, Prez. So he does understand that. He does understand it.
There is a rumor that had he not have blown out his knee in grade 10, he would have made the pros. Is that not what every American male says?
You made it to grade 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Joe, you know damn well I am a proud graduate of Ohio University and a proud dropout of law school. You know,
Prez just going ahead and lining them up here. Love it.
There we go. So, Bri, before we get into some actual betting information, there's a rumor going out there that you like to drink alcohol every blue moon. I am curious what kind of drunk you are. My guess is that you are an awesome drunk, like giggly, loving, touchy, fun. I'm guessing that you are an incredible drunk to be around. Is that right?
I mean, you didn't lay it out so well. I think I'm an awesome drunk, but the way you laid it out was a little creepy. I think, Prez. I'm a fun guy to be around when I'm at the ballpark or whatever. As a matter of fact, I went to Colorado. In the time that I did last on the show, went to Coors Field. I did the 9-9-9 challenge at that game. For those unfamiliar, that's 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, 9 innings. So I was feeling very good.
You were?
That can't possibly have gone well. No
you
way.
Felt good?
No way.
Dude, I ate 11 tacos on the air on the morning wager. I'm indestructible in that regard.
Oh
yeah, Bri, wait till you're my age. You are not going to be doing any of that stuff.
Nope.
I'll be honest with you, Prez. As I look down, it's maybe time that I start eating a little healthier, but that's a different story for it. Nobody wants to know about my physique. They want to know about the picks. So.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done our weekend recap. Do we have anything from Art to Caesar, Joe?
Yes, he will be actually a quick show update. He will be back on Wednesday. To join us. He'll be on location, I believe, on the I wonder if he's actually going to wake up. It's going to be a little screwy for him there. On the East Coast Wednesday. Prez, you'll be out what? Thursday or Wednesday?
Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday. And BP may, in fact, show up.
He has to ask permission from Mark Zeno, I think.
Yes, that's great. If Zeno will allow him to appear more than once this week, we might have Brian Power and his pulled hamstring.
And how are you going to get hold of Zeno in between his neck exercises?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, well, he's actually, you know what? He's actually going to have to put I think he's having surgery, so he's going to have to put the weights down for a little bit. So,
where's he having surgery?
I don't want to get into this man's personal, matter, but I think
you just did. Okay, fine. Art Zeno is having a penis enlargement surgery tomorrow.
Oh my God, what is wrong here?
I cannot believe. I don't want to get involved in his personal life, but I just told everyone you just broke about 27 HIPAA laws. But okay, BP, you're good to go. Don't you worry about it.
It's penis enlargement surgery. Is that what it is,
Brian?
Brian?
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yes. Yeah. Comment down below what you think it will be. Yes.
Yeah, he's got to fix a flat appointment. Yep, he's good to go.
Well, he's probably pulled something in his neck, given that he works out on it 42 hours a day.
I only thought there was 24 hours in a day. I've learned something new on this program every day.
How much actionable info have we given out?
I don't know, but Zeno called me before and said neck is killing from carrying apparently a show he does. The morning wager apparently it's killing him.
Boy.
His co-host sits there and eats tacos all fucking shit.
Give Prez the yellow card. Put him on the naughty list.
Too late.
Okay. Parlay of the day. Let's go, Brian. What do you got, Brian?
Oh, let's go. Let's stick in my neck of the woods. The Ohio Cup. The Guardians and the Reds. I don't think there's any reason to expect these teams are going to score many runs in this game. Why? Well, they're tied for the lowest batting average in all of baseball, 230. On the road, this game's in Cincinnati, by the way. Guardians team batting average slips to 214. That's last. Guess what? The Reds at home, they have the lowest team batting average, 217 at Great American Ballpark. They're also dead last in WRC Plus for the season. Both teams bottom 5 in runs scored. Chase Burns is on the mound for Cincinnati. He's been absolutely fantastic, and he should continue to be fantastic against the Guardians lineup, Joe and Prez, that has scored just 4 runs in its last 4 games. A shutout both Saturday and Sunday. I don't see the Reds getting to 5 or 6 runs here, which is probably what would be required for an over to cash. They've scored more than 5 runs in just 4 games this month. 2 of those were at Coors Field. Ciccone, who's starting for the Guards, he's allowed 3 runs or less, 11 of his 13 starts. So give me the under 8.5 in Guardians Reds.
Well, Joe, I'm going to the over first 5 in the Toronto-Washington matchup. Look, 5 runs. Max Scherzer on the mound.
Yep.
That can't go well. And we got a Washington, what do you call an opener? I mean, honestly, dude, I think Washington can put up 6 themselves. So whatever. I'm taking the over in that. Maybe Toronto will get 1 or 2 along the way, but Max Scherzer's on the mound. I don't know. That's my handicap right there.
There's 11.
Max Scherzer's on the mound.
There's 11 ERA, and
I love Max Scherzer. Don't get me wrong, but I love Wayne Gretzky too. Larry Holmes. Remember him?
Larry, yes. I like that.
I don't think he's officially retired yet.
I think he's fighting Cooney at Foxwoods next week. He's still. I don't think Cooney's alive anymore. All right, so you're going to go over in the first 5. BP, you're going under, did we say, with Reds and Guardians?
Yeah, Guards, full game.
Okay. All right, call me crazy. I'm going to take. God, I hate to do this. But I'm going to do it. I am going to take the Yankees and Max Fried. tonight against the White Sox. I think Fried will continue to make life miserable for the White Sox, and Nick Schultz, I'm fairly certain the three of us could probably hit and score some runs also.
Interesting choice there, Joe. Let me ask you something. We've got a scenario here where, Sport 411 has minus 135 on Max Fried. Circa's at minus 140. Caesars 145, but you've got Hard Rock all the way up to 160.
Correct.
Now, I understand Brian doesn't know what Hard Rock is anymore, but why are they 160?
Well, because they keep getting steamed every other hour.
But why
apparently.
only there?
I mean,
that
know.
is a substantial difference, bro.
Yep.
Minus 135 to minus 160.
Yep. I agree. It's a 15, and they opened up at 135, Prez, and apparently it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone back up again. So somebody likes the Yankees betting at the Hard Rock, apparently.
Yeah, speaking of the Hard Rock, Brian, have you been to Vegas recently? Joe, have you seen the new Hard Rock Casino?
Where the Mirage was, I believe, right?
Mirage still is there, Joe. It just doesn't have any glass.
Well, they're saying 28 or 27. What are they saying?
I don't know, but man, it is so massive. The guitar is enormous. Enormous.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, it's so big. Yes.
Doesn't have any windows? What happened to the windows? They just took them out?
Oh yeah, the Mirage, it's like a shell now, yes.
Oh.
The building is still up because because the way they did it, if you remember the Mirage, they had that giant front and then the building was on the back of the premises. Well, they've built the Hard Rock on the front.
Right
so
on
I'm
the strip.
Actually curious what they're going to do with the back part of that once the Mirage is gone. But nobody's calling me and asking me for my opinions on any of this.
That's unfortunate. Yep. That's unfortunate.
I will.
No, you won't.
Brian, please don't.
No,
please.
He will not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you can come to the gym with me today, Brian. I'm doing shoulders and triceps.
It's not going to happen either.
I hurt my hamstring.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Getting up, eating 25 hot dogs.
That's correct. Oof.
Okay, so predictive markets, Joe.
Yes. All right.
Problem, Joe.
Predictive markets here, Prez. Let's start with, if I was a betting man, I would think that Bitcoin today is probably about 64,000, since that's what it was all last week, despite the ridiculous ups and downs that we saw all throughout the day.
We found a pattern last week. We're going to stick to it. We're going to go with over. Listen, it was 65.6 a couple hours ago, so we have momentum dropping, but I do think we're actually going to see a little bit of an increase. 64.75 on the yes at 40 cents. That's
I like it.
Where we will go, my friend.
Yes.
Also, boys, there's a kind of documentary on Kelce on Netflix. Came out a few days ago. It's 35 minutes long. It follows a group of guys as they made gazillions during the World Cup. So that brings me to a public service announcement.
Are you talking about FIFA? Is it a thing on FIFA?
No. It's called. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
Netflix is doing these kind of like almost live. I don't know how you call. I don't know what you call it.
Yes,
but so it's on Netflix. It follows a group of guys that made millions during the World Cup of Soccer, and what they did on Kelce and how they made the millions. And my public service announcement, guys, is don't believe it. Just don't believe it. Don't buy into this shit. Joe Ranieri, Brian Power, and myself could do a show tomorrow about a group of guys, call it the three of us, who have won 100 bets in a row and are super rich. We can go rent Ferraris. We could rent an Airbnb, 5,000, 22,000 square foot home. We could rent women like Dan Bilzak does. We can pretend that we are gods anytime we want. Don't get sucked into that nonsense, okay? Please. Nobody is out there making millions and millions of dollars sports betting without losing millions and millions of dollars along the way. You are lucky to hit 54, 55% lifetime as a bettor. These 25-year-olds who made millions on Kelce did not make millions on Kelce, and the whole thing's a load of bullshit. Sorry, Jerry.
I'm shocked Netflix is even throwing that crap up, to be completely honest with you.
And the worst part about it is it's a commercial for Kelce.
That's exactly
You see these kids looking at it, and they're like, oh my God, that 25-year-old, high school dropout was able to make $10 million on Kelce. Maybe I can. You can't.
Mm-hmm. How was your World Cup there, BP, by the way? Did you make millions?
66 millions? No, but we did it 67% of our plays overall, 11-3 run to close the tournament. 5% on actually nice. In the time that we have last talked, had the 5% on Argentina against England. Why did we leave that one late? I made my wife and daughter, we were at a brewery. I said at halftime. I said we're going back to the hotel. We're going to go back to the hotel to watch the second half. Daddy might yell a lot.
Yes.
And we yelled quite a bit, and we got the win. And then although we had to lay minus 150, which is like my favorite thing in the world to do, we did have Spain in the final to win the cup. I said this Argentina stuff must stop. It will stop, and it did.
It did in a big way.
Congratulations again to
Netflix will be calling. They'll be doing a documentary on your Argentina run there. So just be prepared. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So Carmine and I have a bunch of friends that are not very good at gambling, to say the least. And we all, the seven of us, all put $1,000 into a sports book. So we had $7,000, and we bet on a World Cup. Carmine chose the games. So we get to the semifinals, and we're up. I think we're at 8,200. So we're okay. We're doing good. We're betting like 400, 500 a game, nothing major. Then we had a vote, and Carmine and I were outvoted 5-2 that we should put all the money in play. So we bet 4,000 on England, and then we lost that.
Okay.
And then we bet the remaining 4,300 on Spain. And then Carmine decided to be really special and bet him in regulation.
Yeah.
We demonstrated how to take $7,000 and turn it into zero really, really quick with a lot of skill and effort.
I'm calling Netflix to see if they want to put together a
Netflix, I was going to say, they're called right now, BP. They're coming. But the funny part is they will call Carmine first and get a completely different story than what the Prez just said right now. Yeah.
That's actually not true. That's not I can show you the text.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's coming. Yes.
If you put your bank account number on the screen right now, Prez, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, we got it all there now.
There ain't much in there, Bri. I promise you're not going to find. If you want to clear out my bank account, you'll get to buy lunch.
Aces, baby. All right, here we go. Let's talk Major League Baseball quick, because outside of BP pulling a hamstring, getting up out of the chair, the Yankees and their best friggin' hitter, he's gone now too, Bellinger, with a hamstring injury, which means is now the time to bet the Tampa Bay Rays to win the American League East. The market is just at even money now here, BP, with the Rays. Yanks just behind. Trade deadline still coming, but I think both teams are going to be buyers. I don't see the Red Sox making a move. Prez will be the first one to tell you, don't even bring up Toronto. So it's a two-horse race. The question is now the time to buy one or the other?
All year
both
long,
you and
Joe,
I side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All year long, I've felt the Yankees are going to eventually wind up winning this division. That's the way I felt.
That's how I feel still.
Yep.
Like I look at it. I mean, Judge is going to come back eventually. The Yankees, you look at their pitching is getting healthier. The bullpen is the lowest ERA in baseball. The Rays, they've overachieved to this point. I mean, if you look at run differential versus wins and losses, they've overachieved slightly. So I don't know. I still think the Yankees can find a way to scratch and claw and win this division. I mean, I'll tell you this. I don't see a ton of. I think these are the teams that are going to finish with the 2 best records in the American League, which I guess is not exactly an earth-shattering hot take, but that's how I feel about them, and that's where I got them projected.
I believe, Prez, don't I? Just double check, BP, but do they not end the year against one another?
I'm not checking, man.
I believe it could very well come down to the last series, because that's exactly what Rob Manfred's done.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm checking. But did I hear Prez under his breath just mutter, I'm not checking?
He's not checking.
No interest.
Yes.
Okay, so to answer your question, Joe Ranieri, I did check. It's not the final series of the year. It's the second to last series of the year. It will include a doubleheader on September 2nd. So they're going to play 4 times in 3 days in Yankee Stadium. And remember, guys, the Rays are not the same on the road as they are at home.
There's your answer.
Well, they are if they're playing Toronto.
Well, Toronto
that's pretty much
has the issue of not being able to score runs.
But that's your winner.
Right, you go back and look, dude. Go back like 20 years.
Toronto
cannot beat Tampa Bay.
8-2 this year. I believe they were Tampa. 8-2 against Toronto this year. Yeah, they destroyed them.
Those are the numbers over the last decade.
Crazy.
Are around 80%. Toronto cannot beat Tampa Bay. It is the way it is. But you know what?
Yankees.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's at Yankee Stadium, 4 games in 3 days.
I like the Yankees there, Joe. I don't think 49 is the right number, though.
For Tampa, Yankees are 45 cents right now.
Yeah, the thing is, the margin. I have the margin really close. Like, I mean, they're both going to win just over 90 games. It's not like I don't see a huge edge. But given the fact that I believe in the Yankees.
I mean, Judge is coming back, I think.
Yeah.
So
just a little small couch change maybe on the Yankees. I don't know. See how it goes.
If that had been in Tampa, that final series, I'd be looking at Tampa.
Different.
I'd be looking at Tampa because I think that's
vicious at home.
I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff with Tampa there for sure, Prez.
And I'll just fill you guys in in case you guys were saying, well, who do these teams play in the final series of the year? If that's the second to last one, the Yankees will play Baltimore, who's probably going to be out of it at that point. Tampa Bay has to travel to Philly. Phillies are a lot better at home than they are on the road, and the Phillies will probably at least be in a wild card battle.
And battling with Atlanta, likely. Yes.
Good point.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. Well, there you go. See, we just made a somewhat intelligent conversation about betting the Yankees now, because to Prez's point, they have dropped 49% here. The move is kind of crazy on what's going on. So, yeah, I think 45 cents plus money for the Yankees. Buy low. Judge is coming back, and they're going to go out and buy somebody to replace Bellinger at this point.
Yes.
Yep.
Guys, let's talk. Talk business, and then we'll get to our AFC South. I got one baseball play up today. It's a first 5 play team total. I actually love my play today. I won yesterday. I feel like I got a run coming, so check that out. Joe, what do you got?
I have a 5% Major League Baseball play
you do?
Up here today.
Wow.
I woke up. The number made 0 sense, so that's what we're firing on here. And we cashed 1 last week. We're going to follow it up here and make it another one today. So that is available. Let me just make sure it has not moved. Nope, good to go. But hurry, my page, wt.buzz/JR. Pick up that 5%. Max bet here today in Major League Baseball. Very interesting slate here today, BP, to say the least.
It is. I gave you guys a total earlier in our parlay of the day. Well, there's another total on today's card that I feel even stronger about. It is a 4% best bet. You can get it, WT.buzz/BP. Despite last week giving some back, we are still number one with MLB totals this season at WagerTalk. So you'll want to get on board with this one as we start the week in style. 4% best bet.
Love it.
There we go. Bri, you hanging out for the AFC preview? Yes, you are. Joe, what does long shot mean?
I thought that what we would start to do now is just come up since college football's around, NFL's around, Major League Baseball's around.
A long shot bet.
That's it. One a day. Yep.
There you go. I'm going to give you mine in the AFC South preview.
Ooh, I like this. Okay.
So, Bri, you going to hang out?
Yes, nobody tells me what's going on during these shows.
That's all right. You're on a need to know.
Nobody knows. Okay.
So
let me break
we don't
this
know
down,
whether or not
guys.
you'll be here Wednesday or Thursday. There's no need for you to understand exactly what topics we're talking about. So
exactly.
I really touched the nerve with that, didn't I?
Just saying, you let us know, and then we'll let you know what we're talking about. So go ahead, Prez, kick it off.
Are we done now? Okay, AFC South. Well, why don't I give you my rundown real quick? So, look, this is obviously the division with Jacksonville, Houston, Tennessee, and Indianapolis. And, Joe, a great pick to do this division because I think it's more open than most people think. Obviously, everyone's excited about the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence coming into his second season with Liam Cohen as his coach, year 2. They played well last year. They got a good defense. They have weapons all over the place. And you can get them at DraftKings, you can get them at plus 245. I think Jacksonville to win the division at plus 245 has a lot more value than Houston to win the division at plus 110. I would put a small amount on Jacksonville, but my long shot is Tennessee. Plus 800. And let me just break this down. This is a wide open division, guys. We saw CJ Stroud come out gangbusters in his first year. Last year, he was nothing special. And I'm not buying into this Houston team. They're not a juggernaut. Jacksonville is so inconsistent under Fabio behind center since day one. Every time you think Jacksonville's about to win a game, they lose. Every time you think they're about to lose, they win. I can't make heads or tails on this Jacksonville team. And Tennessee, well, they got the easiest schedule in the division. They got a new coaching staff. They got a quarterback that did show signs of greatness last year and is coming into his second season. And they're plus 800 in a wide open division that has Daniel Jones, Trevor Lawrence, and CJ Stroud as the quarterbacks. No reason why Tennessee can't win this all at plus 800. That's my take on the AFC South.
BP?
I like Houston a lot more than I like Jacksonville. I actually think Jacksonville is going to it has a lot of signs of regression this year. This was a team that had a massive jump in wins, a massive spike, if you will, last season. Typically, we see teams. That doesn't mean I think they're going to be bad necessarily, but when you see a team, they jump from 4 to 13 wins last year. Typically, you see a jump like that. The win total comes down the following year. I don't hate Prez's long shot bet on Tennessee at all. I concur that this is a bit of a wide open division. You look at Houston, what's the strength of that team? It's the defensive side of the ball. Defense tends to be a little less consistent year over year than offense. You want your offense, it's hard to replicate, and it's going to be hard to replicate for the Texans, the defensive numbers they put up last year. Indianapolis, so much hinges on this Daniel Jones deal. I mean, he was put before he got hurt last year. He was, but can he get back to that level? I don't know. He was starting to fall off before he got hurt. So there, it sounds crazy. I'm sure there's people in the comment section saying, "Oh, Tennessee, what are you guys, crazy?" To me, it's worth taking a flyer on this team in what is a wide open division.
Yeah.
They're going to be improved in terms of wins and losses. No doubt about it. The Titans, I do expect to see a spike in wins. Will it be like Jacksonville last year? Probably not. But Tennessee over its win total is something I can get behind.
Oh, that's gross. All right. That's gross.
That's obviously it's gross. It's why it's plus 800.
That's a long shot. Exactly correct. Yeah, I agree. But boy, would that be gross. It would be gross because that means everyone else in that division fell completely on their ass here. Let's start with this here, though. Let's not forget what happened last year. Don't forget, the Colts started 8-2. And then all of a sudden, the schedule got a little more difficult, right? And then all of a sudden, coming out of the bye, they ended up, with an Achilles injury to Daniel Jones. And then I don't think they won a game. They lost all 7, I think, after week 11. So they went in the complete tank. Now, Houston on the other side started slow and then rattled off, 8 or 9 wins to finish the season. And they still weren't good enough to take over Jacksonville here. To me, the big question is, what is Houston's offensive line doing this year? If you can't protect Stroud, you're going to get exactly what you got from Stroud against New England and throughout the year, where he's more likely under pressure to lose you a game than actually win it. That's the problem with Houston. I'm not sure the offensive line is fixed. David Montgomery's a great add because I believe Woody Marks, nice running back, but they didn't have anybody that could hit that, especially inside the red zone, which is where they struggled the most. So if I like Houston, I only like Houston simply because I know the defense is good, but I believe the offensive line can actually protect Stroud. And by the way, I believe Danny Dimes is scheduled to be ready to go game 1, BP. Because that was the other question. It didn't happen until week 11 or 12, the injury. He is expected, though, I think, to be ready in camp as well as week 1. So it's not like they won't have him for the season to get back on there. So a lot of questions I still have. It would be great. It's easy to pick easy to pick Houston, but I'm not sold on the offensive line, and that's my problem with this division. Then it's anybody else's.
This is a division, too, where teams really tend to fluctuate year over year. We saw it with Jacksonville last year with the massive jump in wins. By the way,
when is the last time the Colts actually won this division? It's got to be Manning, right? When the hell was the last time they actually won the division?
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
When was that?
Brian, I spoke up. Yeah.
I know you're not looking, Prez, but
right.
Holy crap.
I think he's a financial advisor.
How long has it been?
Dude, the Colts have not won this division since 2014. They won it almost every year, from when we went to the current division format.
Time.
But yeah, when Peyton Manning was here, they have not won this division since 2014. Since then, Houston has largely owned it. They've won it 4, 5 times. Jacksonville won it 3. The Titans won it 2. Remember, the Titans were, were pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, but I know Mike Vrabel's bringing up that dog now. Come on, man.
And what is the Tennessee, Prez? What is the win total for Tennessee? 5.5?
That I did not look, but I was going to ask you guys.
5.5.
5.5.
I like over. I
take
over
the
on
over.
5.5.
Take the over. I agree with you.
That's actually that's my favorite bet in this division is Tennessee over.
And I'll tell you something, guys. Tennessee's defense is pretty good. They're super fast.
They'll be better.
Very lateral moving defense. And if you watched the games last year, this is a team that I think is going to play to the under way more often than not. Like one of those, I would say 11-6 to the under when all said and done.
The Titans were also one of those. They were also one of those teams, the Titans, that would lose in inexplicable ways. Obviously.
You mean the Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah. Yes, I talked about that. I actually talked about that on WagerTalk today on Friday when I said bet Arizona over 3.5 wins. I said, what better way to get an NFL discussion than giving out that bet? So, luck can fluctuate wildly year over year in this league. 17 games is a small sample size.
But the one thing apparently that's been very clear is Indy ain't winning the damn division. That appears to be, which is
maybe
just
they're due.
Crazy.
And I don't, Joe. I'll tell you flat out. I'm not going to sit here and say that's the case.
No, I'm not sold that Houston is going to all of a sudden protect.
I'm not as high on Houston as you guys, dude. Listen, my wife really likes their coach, but other than that, he's so handsome, Brian Power. Come on, man. He's so handsome. Anyway.
Okay.
MLB rundown, Joe. Let's say goodbye to Bry.
Do we have to? Okay.
Bry, I hope you do the show on Thursday and Friday.
Let us know, Bry. That'd be great.
Yeah, let us know. Ask Marcino permission.
Directly, Joe.
See if Marcino will give you permission.
Yeah, that's great.
Joe, what do you say? Joe, what do you say? I'll call you at about 11 o'clock
tonight.
Oh,
yeah, I'm standing by. I can't wait. I can't wait not to see it. Okay, very good. Get him out of here. Why is he still talking? Why is he still talking? Okay, can we do the Major League Baseball rundown now, please, Prez?
Well, that's you, dude.
Oh, that's a good point. So here we go. All right, let's start here with a early afternoon game. Mariners taking on the Rangers. You got Kirby against Rocker in this one. Still like the under in these early getaway games here between the Mariners and the Rangers. Diamondbacks and Pirates coming up. Merrill Kelly versus Mitch Keller. Kind of like the Diamondbacks to bounce back. They left out on the table there yesterday against, they should have won that game against Washington, but gave up one too many runs here. I think they bounce back here. I like the bats there. Orioles and Tigers. I don't know where the runs are coming from here. Kyle Bradish is a lot of things. He can miss a lot of bats here. I don't like either offense. Under in that one. Phillies against the Marlins. I get it. Phillies played Sunday night. Marlins have lost 12 in a row. Franchise record now. I am not sure you're beating Zach Wheeler to get off that horse. Don't catch a falling knife. The Marlins are a falling knife. Nats and Jays, I'm riding with Prez here. I think the over in the first 5 is the way to go. I think the Mets could get to Prez here before the Braves bats get to Thornton. So I'd look for the Mets in the first 5. Reds and Guardians, I agree with BP and under there. Yankees, I already told you, over the White Sox. Yankees have dominated the White Sox over the years. The Cubs and the Cardinals. Peterson versus Liberatore. I know it's at Busch Stadium, but you'd be hard-pressed for anybody to bet an under in that one. I'll take the over. Astros and the Angels. I like Wilbur Urena for the Angels there. I don't know who shows up, which version of them, but I do think I'm going to go an under in that game there. Red Sox should handle the Athletics, and the Brewers should definitely handle the White Sox. And that is your Major League Baseball rundown, Prez.
Joe, our long shot segment, and we're back to the mailbox tomorrow. Look, you know what? I'm going to tell you a different one. I'm going to blow your mind.
Shoot.
The New York Jets, second in the division, plus 475.
Second in the division. How much?
Plus 475.
I don't hate that, Prez. I really don't hate that.
There's a regression coming in New England, and I don't know what to make about Buffalo, and Miami's a freaking disaster.
Like it. I like it. As a matter of fact, I might actually look into that. My long shot today is going to be the Guardians to actually pull off the upset against the Cincinnati Reds. Sure, I agree with BP. There's going to be less runs, but Slade Ciccone and having Ramirez back, don't trust the Reds offense. I'm going with, at what, plus 145, plus 150. I'll take the Cleveland Guardians today, Prez, to get it done.
There you go, my brother. That's the show. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Thanks for watching.